Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I've been working on this for a couple of days, and finally tonight I kind of figured it out. It's one of the hardest tessellation type projects I've ever worked on. Tessellation where stuff fits together and fits together. And this really isn't a true tessellation. It's a locking program nightmare trying to figure out how to draw it. But I'd seen this shape and it's identical. And you can see me times I've tried to do things. I'm going to have to break this up into two parts for sure. I'm going to take a six-sided polygon and I'm actually going to move this over so I can even see it, because I did this a couple of days ago and I put this file away. And so what I'm doing, I made a duplicate and put it there. And then I'm going to make a duplicate and put it there. And then I'm going to put one right in the middle, like right outside there. So maybe grab it right here. And we come up with this triangle. And then we can get rid of this one. I'm going to group that together. And to follow along with my copy here, I need this one mirrored the other way. And then I'm going to need two of them. Okay, that one's not all together. You know what? I'm going to smart fill it. Then it'll be all one piece. And then I can just delete that. And then Control D and mirror it. And then put it right here on the center. And then Control D and move that to that center. And that's what we have. Now from here, you think it'd be easy. But I had to do it several times to figure out what lines to cut or what smart fill to fill in. So there's what we need to do right there. And if you do that step by step. So what I'm going to do to make it easier on myself and just show you a good trick, I'm going to go to the transparency docker and I'm going to make this thing almost transparent. And then I'm going to move it over, and there's the lines we need to take away. So while it's selected, I'm going to go to Object and lock it in so I can't touch it. Now I can touch everything behind it. And then all you have to do is delete these lines. Now you won't have this, if you hold down the Alt key, you won't really have this option. But it took me 10 minutes. Well, more than that. I've been working on this for a couple of days prior to tonight when I finally figured it out. So there's our shape. And we're going to start with a new shape. And I noticed when it kind of fit together with a star in the middle. That's what was the key. So I'm going to put no fill, but it doesn't fit together unless you rotate it 60 degrees. And then that will fit like in there. And then I kept rotating it, and I just couldn't figure it out. Because then this is at 60, so you make a duplicate and put it back to 0 and try to match it up where it fits now. And where does it fit? It fits right there. So to get to this point, I just figured it out tonight, and it's pretty proud of myself. There's actually a telltale sign right there of how I did it. So stay tuned for part 2. And it is a pretty neat, it would be a really neat puzzle if you use different species of wood or just print it, because you could still fill in the six-sided star with another color, and it would make a pretty good pattern. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2, and thank you for watching.